Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here, to the first vlog of 2025. It is Thursday, January 2nd, and today I am having a low screen time day. I just made it up on the fly because I woke up at 7:30 and I didn't reach for my phone. I'm trying to be better about that. And I was like, wait, why don't I just see kind of how low I can get my screen time today? I'm aiming for about 2 to 3 hours because filming and FaceTiming counts as screen time, and those are two things that I do very regularly, but I wonder if I can get around the FaceTime thing by using my computer. I don't know. But if you're new here, I'm Clara. I live in Charleston. I just moved into a new house. I don't know when I need to stop saying that. I moved in November, but this place is still a wreck, and apparently it's bad luck to clean on New Year's Day. So we're gonna clean up my mess today. That should also help with keeping me off my phone. I just tidied up my bedroom. I made the bed and like put away the clothes that were on the floor. I ran the vacuum in here. I didn't trim the rug. My pet bunny likes to chew at the rug right there, so I need to do that. But speak of the devil, what are you doing? But here's my phone, exactly where I left it last night. So let's start with the bathroom. Sink, toilet, trash, mirrors, all done. This is what I've been putting off. The shower. It's so bad in there. I'm genuinely gonna have to like suit up to clean the shower. Hair up. I don't even know if I want to be wearing this jacket. This cute little outfit is from Abercrombie, by the way. I'll link it in the description box with my sizing and everything, but I don't know if I want to clean the shower in this. It's kind of a lot. Actually, maybe I'll make a coffee first. I haven't had coffee yet today. It should come as no surprise that the kitchen is also a mess. We'll move on to that later today. I don't even know what time it is. My computer's already here. Hopefully that doesn't count as cheating. 8:55. So I'm gonna wait for like an hour and a half. Am I on a half and a half? Devastating. Simply devastating. I have heavy cream though. Thankfully, I did make all of my meals for today yesterday. Like all the meals that I made yesterday have leftovers that are gonna be today's portion. So I already have lunch and dinner ready. I'll spare you the actual cleaning details, but there's like stuff growing between the tiles. All of my products are staining the marble tile. That was just a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have used marble in here. Mold. I mean, there's some creatures in here for sure. So I'm just gonna heads down, finish this, no phone, and then I'll show you the finished product. I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and I think that's the best I can get it. I have the fan turned on, so I'm gonna let this completely dry, and then I need to apply something to the stone, and then that needs to dry for a couple hours, and then I can put all my products back in. I'm literally out of breath. I scrubbed the floor tiles with a toothbrush, so if there's still anything there, then I think it's there to stay. Not bad. Looks so good in here. I still need to get a runner, but it needs to be like a super skinny runner because of that air vent right there. I don't know what to do there. Reaching for the phone for the first time. I need to do a couple things, so hopefully like 10 minutes is enough. First order of business on the phone is posting some Instagram stories so people don't think I died. Not that anyone notices when you go a couple days without posting Instagram stories, but, and honestly, I feel like it's less about spending less time on my phone and more about being more intentional with the time that I am spending on my phone. Because if I'm spending like 7-8 hours on my phone, but they're like, you know, furthering my content type of thing, I feel like I have a unique situation where I can justify that high of a screen time. Or it's like high because I was listening to an audiobook or something. I don't know. If it's high just from aimless scrolling, then that's the issue. But if it's high because I was like replying to emails on the go, or I don't know, doing things that are considered to be my work, then I'm fine with it. But I just need to like really cut out the aimless, like picking up my phone when I'm bored, picking up my phone every 20 minutes to see if anything's changed. Like nothing's changed, Clara. But let me throw some stories up. Happy January. And I will link my cutie little workout set. I will say for sizing, I'll put it in the LTK post, but I did my normal sizing in the leggings and the top. This is a sports bra underneath. And then I sized down in the jacket because the jacket was meant to fit like a little bit looser, but I wanted it to be like the snatching, like Lululemon defined jacket. I think that's what it's called, defined jacket. I just got a notification, 30% off all YPB, which is literally what this is. So yes, I will link that. Thank you very much. All right, and then the other thing that I need to do is my friend texted me asking for a recipe. recipe. So I'm gonna try and find that recipe for her. Go figure. The morning I'm trying to stay off my phone, I missed a text an hour ago from a friend that says, I have a confession. I replied an hour late. I'm probably gonna have to wait like 2 more hours to know what this is. The tea was hot and I let it cool. Phone is put away again and I'm going to continue cleaning. I'm gonna clean this bathroom. I moved all of the cleaning supplies that I used in the last bathroom in here. So I'm just gonna quickly give this a little refresh. I did take a bath in here last night. So I wanna kind of like scrub out the tub because I noticed like around there I could definitely take a toothbrush to and then just put back all the stuff that I moved last night for my bath. Eventually, I think I'm gonna do like a ceiling shower curtain in here, but for now I just have this tension rod from Amazon and it was kind of nice because I could take it down for my bath last night. Wait, now I can't figure it out. How the heck? Oh, it's right here. There we go. This is just an old shower curtain I had from a previous apartment and it actually works so well in here. It's white with black trim. It's from CB2. It's not long enough, like it's not the correct length that it should be. I just have both pieces tucked on the inside and I kind of push it to one side like that and that's good enough for some guests. I have become so obsessed with magic erasers. Like I want to make sure like once a month at least I go around and I get all of the little buffs and stuff that the walls have taken, especially because my contractor insisted on using flat paint, which like isn't my fave, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping it. This corner just gets absolutely destroyed, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping everything like as good as it can be. I already need to touch up the paint right here. I just vacuumed and tidied up Polly's little area for now. I'm gonna move her eventually, but she's been a little funny ever since moving here. Isn't that right? Anyways, my next project is cleaning up my guest room because I have guests coming in 2 weeks, and if I don't start little by little on this now, then I'm gonna feel very rushed and like panicked. So I'm gonna start cleaning today. Now that I think of it, I actually think I have nightstands delivering today for in here. I ordered some 3 days ago on West Elm and it says they're supposed to arrive today. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. I think that they're just shipping like regular shipments, if that makes sense. Like it's not shipping through one of those white glove delivery services. It's just coming in a big box. So I will have new nightstands in here, which will be exciting. I got some that now that I'm looking at this dresser, I did all of this designing online while I was in the car, like traveling for the holidays. So now that I'm looking at this dresser in person, I'm not sure it's going to be the same wood, but I think the woods will complement each other really well. This is the dresser that I used to have in my bedroom. And speaking of, I'm actually having a dresser deliver on Saturday that will go in the primary bedroom. This dresser now lives in here. It's all working out. I keep meaning to do a TikTok video of like a green screen list of things that intimidate me. I don't know if that's the right phrasing. One of the things that really impresses me is if you have an empty closet and an empty dresser in your guest room, like what do you mean you don't need to use that storage? Maybe I've already shared that online before, but I for one will be stuffing all of my belongings into, covered in poly here now, but I for one will be stuffing all of my stuff into my guest room dresser. And then I just do my best to plan ahead and try not to disturb my guests if I need something while they're here. Like I try and pull out the clothes that I think I'll need so I don't have to keep coming in here when people are staying in here. I'm gonna turn the air purifier on. I did peek at the time though and it's almost lunch, so I'm gonna do like a little bit in here and then I'll start heating up my food. I need to do like true organization, but I'm not quite there yet. I think that'll come maybe in like February or March. Oh yay, Polly's been digging at this carpet too. I love that for her. Made a little progress in here. I at least have all of the clothes in the drawer and then I move the ones that have to go in my closet onto my bed. I'm deciding like decor that I'm keeping, decor I'm like gonna wrap up and save. Like I have a lot of art and nice frames. Like the photos inside of them aren't necessarily like valuable or anything. I just printed a lot of them off of Google, but the frames are nice. So I think I'm gonna put them in the attic maybe, just because I don't want to get rid of them and then think of a place that I could put a frame. But right now I just don't think that I need any of that in this house, but they're so small that I feel like it's silly to get rid of them and then potentially need them in the future. These two poof things go at the end of this bed, and I'm debating if I like this carpet. It's like a chocolate brown edge with like a tan interior, and originally in my mind I had it planned for in here. I can always return it. I just got it from Rugs USA, but I have a white rug in here right now because that's just what I happen to have on hand. The thing that stinks though about this bed is it's so heavy that you have to unbuild it, like unassemble it to put anything under it. It's just so freaking heavy. It doesn't take that long, but it is just like tedious and annoying. So I'm debating if I even want to do that just to see how it looks, because I fear once I do that I'm just gonna stick with it. It's the exact same size. I mean, I kind of like it. It's just so much white in here. I'm not getting rid of this bed frame. That would kind of be the obvious choice. I'm not getting rid of the bed frame, but maybe I'll wait to see the nightstands right here and see if it looks good with that chocolate brown like outside edge. I'm gonna heat up lunch. Hopefully I have a pan. I need to take like a scrub to all this stuff, but that's further down on my list. Today's lunch is leftovers, but it's like these chicken meatball Greek bowls with arugula and quinoa. I've been really into quinoa lately, like in place of rice, especially if it's like a Mediterranean thing. I feel like quinoa just kind of makes more sense anyways, but I'm quickly making up the actual dressings and stuff for the bowls. So I have kind of a makeshift little tzatziki dip that I drizzled over top of it, and then I did some chopped red onions. I have some olives. I love putting just whole olives on stuff like Greek salads. Instead of chopping it up, I love a whole olive. I used to hate olives, but that's one of the things that I feel like you grow into, like mushrooms. I used to hate tomatoes too. I'm still not the biggest tomato fan. I'm picky about my tomatoes. And here's the finished product. Back to it. I just checked my screen time for the day because I was on my phone while I was eating, and I'm at 52 minutes for the day. It sneaks up on you, it really does. But like some of that, like I said, it's like FaceTime. I'm scared to say what my usual average is, but like I said, if I'm trying to justify it, I'm FaceTiming, I have like a YouTube video playing, like it's like a passive screen time. At least that's what I'm telling myself, but it's kind of interesting to see like how low you can get it by still doing the things that you like need to do. So I was on my phone while I ate lunch, and now I'm breaking out the big guns. This is a fizz-free blue raz lemonade. I've never tried this flavor before. I feel like most Celsius kind of tastes the same. Yeah, it's good. I would love to put all of the stuff that's under that little cabinet in the guest bathroom. Would love to fit that in this closet, and then I would love to put Polly's hay, food, treats, everything like that in there, because it's just sitting in the doorway right now, so something's gotta give. And unfortunately, I'm the only giver. Kind of sucks about stuff on your to-do list. Like no one's gonna do it for you. So you're either gonna do it today, tomorrow, yesterday. I think I just need to bite the bullet and roll this out because I do think that I like it. I'm gonna change the bedding slightly. It's so hard to tell though, because then sometimes I look at it and I'm like, I'm not about it. I mean, I definitely don't like the white, too much white. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna do it. I usually try and do things like this on days where I'm not wearing makeup because I feel like there's just so much white that I could like smack my face against and just get a makeup stain on. But hopefully I can avoid that. I wonder which way this is easiest to lean up. Quick change of plans. I need to go swing by my old place, my rental that still has some stuff in it, because I need to get a tape measure to measure the new nightstand width, because if I want to move the bed at all, like now would be the time. So I need to measure 19 inches and see where I want the new nightstands to sit, which means that I might also cover the bed with that, or cover that with the bed, I mean. And I know at the old place I have one of those things that like covers and moves the cord thing down. Like it's a flat extension cord, if that makes sense. So I would definitely need that right there. So I'm gonna go get the tape measure and get that extension cord thing so I can just do it right all at once. And I think I'm also gonna get my upholstery cleaner because this has seen better days. It always gets so janky in the move, but I think I have some solution for my little steam cleaner. So if I'm gonna do it, gotta do it right. So I'm gonna steam clean this today too. Francesca called me in the middle of my errands, so I've been chatting with her on the phone. It's not FaceTime though. It was just a regular phone call, so I wonder if that's gonna count towards my screen time. But I've gotten started in the meantime on taking apart the bed. It's actually pretty easy. I've done it a lot before, just because I've moved with this bed frame now a couple of times. It's easier when you don't shove these drawers full of stuff. It's just like 4 bolts at the front and then 4 at the bottom. Why isn't this coming out? It's just an Allen wrench. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 right here that I need to undo. And then I'm home free and I can move it. I found a tape measure and I think I know where the nightstands need to be. I also tracked the order and it doesn't come until tomorrow. I was wrong. Rug is down. Don't know how I managed that. And you know what? I put a rug pad under it. That's kind of impressive. I've been steam cleaning the base of the bed. Like, I've already done all of this. I think it looks pretty good. There's a couple marks that I just don't want to scrub too long at because I don't want it to mess up like the weave of the fabric, but I might get Folex and try and get, like, you can kind of see a little bit like a shadow right there. I need to get my Folex, so I think that's at the other place, but it's looking pretty good. And I just wanted to do this while the mattress was up because I don't like the solution like dripping down onto the bed if I can help it, like the actual mattress. So I'm gonna do the headboard now. This is what I use. It's the Bissell little green Hydro Steam. You have to get the Hydro Steam. Look for the one that looks like this. Like, it has that. Well, I don't know if they've changed it in recent years. This is like 2 years old, I think. A year old, 2 years old, but it works really well. And the steam makes all the difference because otherwise you're just like spraying it with stuff, but that's insane. That's actually disgusting. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm not sure it looks much different, but it feels brighter. It feels fresher and brighter in here. I don't know if it's just because I spent so long doing that, but I didn't take a before and after picture. So maybe there's a difference, maybe there's not. It was long overdue regardless. In other news, my shower seems to be dry enough. I mean, there's still some spots on the bottom that need to dry, but I'm gonna spray this on the walls. I don't really know if it's doing much, but I try and do it every time that I actually like clean the shower. So just to get into the habit. So I'm gonna seal it with this, and then I think it has to dry for maybe allow 1 hour to cure. So then I can put everything back on the shelf. I'm taking a pause and doing some computer work right now. I filmed a little clip of me doing the upholstery cleaner on the bed frame, so I'm gonna turn that into a TikTok really quickly and then back to work, but it's 3:45 for reference. And I just checked and my screen time still says an hour, and I was just on the phone for so long. So maybe I'm delusional and my 9 hour, I don't know what counts towards screen time. Maybe I don't wanna know because 9 hours is concerning. But anyways, airdropping these to my computer, and then I'm also drinking a ginger beer. Kind of a new thing I like to do. They're like so spicy. They're so good though. Is it crazy to drink ginger beer like as an actual beverage and not as a mixer for something? I think it's so good. I have the window cracked, so this dried out really fast. I mean, typically it dries pretty quickly anyways. The upholstery cleaner does like a really good job of like sucking up the extra liquid. It's like a tiny bit damp to the touch, but I think it's fine that I put the mattress back on because this part's dry enough and then everything else can just dry out. So let me wrestle this mattress back on. Alright, I don't think I want this brown blanket on the bed anymore. I need to come up with like a bedding plan so I can stop aimlessly trying things, but I don't think I like this color brown in here. I'm gonna save this as like a spare blanket, and I'm gonna put this white one back on. I can't remember if these sheets are clean. I'll clean them, hopefully, if I have a washing machine by then. I'll clean them like right before my guests come so they smell super fresh. I also think I'm gonna have a pet sitter next weekend maybe. I haven't completely decided on my travel plans, but my friend is doing her 30th birthday in New York and I think I might go up just for that, but I'll need a pet sitter. I might not have one that stays overnight. That kind of depends on how long the trip is. I really like it. I think it'll grow on me even more, especially with the new nightstands. And I ordered 2 kind of almost like chartreuse pillows to go right here just to play with some color in here. And I definitely need art over the bed. That's too much space to leave it empty. Part of me wants to steam clean these 2 poofs, but I think they just need a lint roll. I also bought a plant for in here that I need to train to grow like taller. Like I looked up specific species, breeds, I don't know, but these you can train to grow taller. So like ideally it would just be nothing competing with the nightstand right here. And then this would grow up like that. We'll see if I can do it. I have to keep an eye on this one though, because she will definitely go eat that. I am loving it in here. This is kind of the little dresser styling setup that I have. I would usually put some bottled water right here for guests, a welcome basket. This is just kind of like decor that I put here. Uh-oh, I just wiped some of the moss on my book. Just decor that I put on here right when I moved in so that it wouldn't feel barren, but I actually really like how it turned out. I have my Slim Aaron's tennis in the Bahamas picture right there. It's like leaning up. I don't know if I want to do a TV in the guest room. Now that I love having a TV in my bedroom so much, I'm like, do my guests need one? But I also don't have guests that often, so like why would I pay to put a TV in a room that's only gonna get used like maybe once a month. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on guest room TV, because that would mean probably drilling into the wall to mount it, and then I would definitely want to hide the cord through the wall and do another tunnel, like tunneled cord in here. I don't know if I'm down for all that. Definitely not before my January guests, that's for sure. And I'm noticing a giant crack in this wall, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I mean, the wall's kind of cracking up there too near the molding. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to fix that or if that's normal. Now, per usual, in the process of cleaning this room, my room looks like this. So I need to hang all of these clothes up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these pillows. I'll just put it back on that bed for the time being so they're not sitting around. I think this rug is just like full on dead. I think it needs to be donated. So I'll donate that, and I guess donate this too. Actually, no, it's a down insert, so I'll save the insert, but I definitely don't have anywhere for just like a plain. Actually, no, I could probably put this pillow on the chair that I got for the corner of the guest room, so I will save this too. I heated up dinner. You're gonna have to take my word for it that this looked way better last night. The cabbage was like bright green, and then the fresh dill in there was like bright green too. So today it looks a little sad, but it's still gonna taste really good. I'll link the recipe for lunch and dinner in the description box. Whole Foods was out of a couple ingredients last night, so I'm at Earth Fair to see if they have what I couldn't get for tomorrow's recipes. I just need chicken thighs, Brussels sprouts, and one other thing. All right, there are some Brussels sprouts. They're not the prettiest, but that'll do. Look at how skinny these asparagus are. I wish I could get those. I have nothing to eat that with. Ooh, I might get some peppermint tea. This organic peppermint, caffeine free. Unfortunately, no chicken thighs here either. Riveting. What is it called? What is that? Investigative journalism. You've heard it here first, folks. There might be a chicken thigh shortage. Maybe I'll get myself a little kombucha to have tonight. I like this brand. So maybe, ooh, cayenne cleanse. Absolutely not. Passion fruit and tangerine. It is, I actually don't know what time it is, but it's probably time to check my screen time. I peeked at it and it's higher than I thought it would be. 4 hours and 6 minutes. That's crazy, but I can see exactly what it was. Instagram, messages, Safari, TikTok, camera. Dang, that's crazy. It really sneaks up on you. But hey, 4 hours? Oh my gosh. Yesterday, 11 hours. I mean, that's out of hand. I don't even know how I managed that. I think it's just because, oh, I was watching a lot of those weird low budget real short movies. That's why. I'm gonna make a conscious effort to get that number down. Look at your screen time right now for like the past couple of days and tell me what your average is. Especially, okay, like New Year's Day is probably not a fair one to choose because we were all just kind of like lounging around, you know? I feel like everyone was just like sedentary that day. But tell me your screen time. I'm interested. I'm gonna do my skincare, put my leave-in products in my hair, and then I think I'm gonna make a cup of that peppermint tea that I just got and then read a book because clearly I already had enough time on my phone. I've got my peppermint tea and this book that I've been meaning to read. Brooke told me I would like this one. I finished my tea and I finished 3 chapters. I'm not sure how long it took me. I used to be such a fast reader. Like I could read like a Twilight thick book in like a day, and now I just don't really have like the attention span for reading. I don't know what it is. Like I'll read a sentence and then I'll realize that like, yes, I read it, but I didn't actually comprehend it, so then I have to read it again. I think my brain is deteriorating. Like I should probably be reading more just for that sake. Anyways, I'm gonna end off today's video here. I think I'm gonna vlog through the weekend because I have those fun furniture deliveries coming, or I'll just pick up a vlog next week and I will recap everything that arrived, all of the new house changes that happened over the weekend. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I'll see you in the next one.